everyone. My name is Aiyana Maat, and I am here today to make some things plain. If you see behind me, I have this question up. Who is Empower Network for? And so as I travel around from day to day and talk to folks just about my life, what I do, how I'm able to do all of the things that I do, and people want to know about this Empower Network, I said, you know what, it's time to do a video so we can be very clear and I can, refer people to that. So I want you to be able to be clear about what the opportunity is before you, if you're interested and you've heard about Empower Network, and be able to make a balanced decision for yourself. Okay, so we're going to do this very quickly. Let's get right into it. Who is Empower Network for? First of all, Empower Network is for two groups of people. And the first group are what I call brand builders. All right, brand builders. So the first group are brand builders. And brand builders are really, I kind of see them, that group is made up of two subsets, two categories underneath that. And that may be the small business owner, right? They got a small business. You may be a hairstylist and have your own shop, or you may do it out of your house and are developing your business. You may sell crafts or things that you make. You may provide a service such as coaching, or you may be counseling or things like that. So you're a small business owner, and so you are a brand builder, whether you realize it or not, particularly for folks who really feel called and pulled into the place that they stand when they offer a service to the world. You still are a brand builder. Everything that you do, everything that you say represents an image and represents and strengthens a brand, whether it be good or bad, about you, your product, your service, your thing that you're doing in the world. So small business owners, right? That's one subset of the brand builders that Empower Network benefits. Also, we have another category of folks who I call message givers. Message givers. So these are the folks who have a cause, a strong cause that they're standing behind, and oftentimes one can go with the other. There may be someone who provides services specifically to victims of domestic violence, and they have a 501c3 and got their nonprofit together to be able to provide a service to women and even some men and children who are victims of domestic violence. So they're a small business owner, but they also have a message. So you can be in both of these groups, about strengthening the support that we give folks who find themselves in that situation and being able to pour life into those people. So you can be in one or the other, you can be in both. But some folks are message givers. They don't really have a business per se, but they've gotten online, or, they play around online, or people just know you in your community and you are a staunch advocate for what? Children. You're the one who, if it's somebody on your block and you're not sure about this kid and whether they're covered, or whether they're straight, people know that they can go to you and you'll find out what's going on with them. You can take them in, give them something to eat, try to put them on the right path, find their parent, because that's just who you are, right? You have a message to give. For those who follow us, people know that we have a son with sickle cell anemia. And so a lot of what we have done and what we do is we talk about the need for there to be light on that disease, there to be light on the people who live with that, the families who live with it, and there to be light in education on the options that are available for people who are living with that. Because a lot of times, particularly in the African American community, people don't know all of that. So that's a cause. And so message givers are those who have an issue that they want to bring to the world. They have something that they need to raise light on. And so those are brand builders, because even when you have a message or an issue or something that you're trying to bring light to, you're building a brand. You represent that. People see you and they associate you with that if you do it correctly. So that's one category, the brand builders. Empower Network strongly benefits brand builders. There's one more category, because this is like the subset, broken into two, right? But you could be in both. And then the other category of folks are the non-business owners. That's what they basically are. They're non-business owners. So these are folks, I have people contact me and say, I want to be in business for myself. I want to do something where I can make some extra money. I work a job 9 to 5 every day. I'd like to be able to make some extra money, maybe 500, maybe 1,000, maybe 5,000, whatever. But I want to make some more money on the side part-time, and I'm trying to evaluate options. But I'm looking at stuff out here, and I'm not sure what I should do. And so, can you help me with that? Because I know that this is something that you're doing. So, Empower Network also helps non-business owners. So I'm going to talk a little bit more about this and what exactly that means. Empower Network is a blogging platform, okay? Let's be very clear. It's a blogging platform. At our core, that's our core product. We provide a blog, and I've said this in other spaces online and to groups of folks that I've talked to. At our core, we are a blogging platform. For those who may be somewhat familiar, you know that WordPress is a blogging platform. There's other blogging platforms. Empower Network is the fastest growing blogging platform out there. And it comes not just with the ability to have a blog. And what is a blog? First of all, let me back up a little bit. What is a blog? A blog is let's break it down like this for those who need this education. If you go to someone's website, a lot of times there may be about 5 or 6 pages on that website, right? And so the home page is there. There's an about section. You can find out who's in charge of this thing or what the organization is about. There may be something that says services, right? These are called static pages. They're still, they don't change. They're always the same. And you can get some basic information, how to contact them, what have you. Maybe you can put your name in for them to contact you on a contact page. Basic information. That's a website. A blog is very different. A blog is a living online place. It is moving all the time. It is interactive because what's happening on a blog is there are articles, there are videos, there are all kinds of posts coming out on a regular basis that are giving the consumer or the person watching information about whatever it is that blog specializes in. So people may be writing articles, maybe a number of people writing articles, maybe one person doing videos, and they're talking about whatever it is they want to talk about. So almost every business that really has some for real goals for themselves have blogs now. They have their static website that gives you that basic information, but then they have a little button that says our blog, because they realize that in order to really gain influence in the world, you have to gain connection with people. The world is really about building good relationships, whether it's personally or professionally. So you can do that through a blog because you get feedback when people make comments on the things that you put out, right? They ask you to say, talk on this, or can you do something on this? And so then you are building a community, or what we call a tribe here at Empower Network, of people who are resonating with you and they are fans of your product. And when people are fans of your product, your service, your flow, what do? They tell other people. And that's the best kind of referral that you can get, right? All right. So it's a blogging platform. And so what we do when you get, if you decide to become a part of Empower Network and as a customer on this brand builder side, is $25 a month. Okay, and you get this blogging platform, and what's so revolutionary, that's the word I said, what's so revolutionary about it is that you get this blogging platform, and if you don't know, I'm going to tell you, when you get a website or a blog, and you don't go through Empower Network and you use one of the other platforms that are out there, there are lots of them, lots of platforms. Ask anybody who's tried it. You are fiddling around trying to figure out, how do I do this? How do I make this color move here? How do I embed a video? How do I make SEO work and that search engine optimization? How do I? It is not like you get it and now I can just type and stuff pops up. There's a lot of technical mumbo jumbo that you have to be willing to learn when you go the other way. But when you go through Empower Network, your blog is set up for you. You can set it up in like 15 to 20 minutes. I have done both ways. We have our own site that we built from scratch ourselves. I have my Empower Network platform blog. I've done it both ways, so I can speak on it very intelligently. It's up in 15 or 20 minutes. It's very, very user-friendly, and it really just says, click here, you can do this, do that, get your colors, you have your title, right? You can do a video, you just put a link there versus trying to figure with HTML code and stuff. Very good. So it allows you to get into what it is you came to do, your business, instead of trying to figure out how to deal with the technical stuff. That's the number one advantage, okay? That's the number one advantage in terms of getting on and doing it quickly. Because oftentimes what people do, not just with this, but in life, we overanalyze things. We get paralyzed trying to look at all of our options and trying to figure out what's what. And so that's why this video, doing this today, was really important, because I want you to be able to make a decision. Either get in and use it and take advantage of it, or move on, find something else and take advantage of that. You know, that's that piece that's really important in terms of your forward movement. You have to be moving. And so this allows you to do that quickly. Empower Network allows you to get up and move quick. Secondarily, you also get training. So when you go into your, what we call the back office of your website or blog, where you can see what you're putting out, and then there's the other side that consumers come to, right? And they see, you know, what you put out. There's a back office, right? There's a ton of training there, videos, audio, all on how to utilize the web, all on how to blog appropriately, what you need to know. There's all kind of stuff that you can really peruse and look at your own pace, but it's very simple, and it's put down for you in a very easy step-by-step process. So it makes it very, very easy to understand for the person who really doesn't have any knowledge, and that training continues to escalate for persons who are very familiar and becomes more and more advanced in terms of the products that Empower Network has, and we'll get into that in a moment in terms of training. So you have that training, and so we're number one, it teaches you how to blog, right? We're going to teach you how to blog, all right? And people may have heard me say this again and again. If you follow, you can blog and you can have a wonderful article, a wonderful cause, a wonderful site, beautiful colors, it looks great, and nobody is coming on your street. Nobody knows where you are. Nobody can find you. The internet is huge, okay? Huge. And so what we also teach you at Empower Network is how to tell others about what you got. How to tell others. Which essentially means what? It's how to market. I like to just say how to tell others, because that simplified it in my mind. You know, when I started learning more about marketing when we got online, you know, about going on 4 years ago, I was like, marketing? I'm not a marketing person. But that's all you're doing. You're learning how to tell other people. That's all marketing is about, is getting the word out, okay? So there's lots of training that helps you to figure that out. Talks about all of the things that you would not ordinarily have access to in one concise, easy, digestible manner and fashion, okay? So that's it right there for the brand builders, the small business owners, the message givers. You know, you can really utilize well. Again, if you have, for example, my husband and I are coaches, we are counselors and therapists. You know, you have a practice, you can put out, you know, different promotions that you have going on. If you have a young lady I talked to the other day, she has a mobile spa. She goes around in her local community and will come to you with her spa services. So she can certainly put out promotions. She can take pictures of her products. She can do testimonials on the website, on the blog, and put that out there about people really benefiting from her services. You know, all kinds of things. The sky's really the limit that you can put out there about your business. And then there is a whole host of other information that you get in terms of how to elevate that message really, really well. Okay? Now, let's move on over to the non-business owners. Okay? The non-business owners. The non-business owners are the folks who I have talked to, and I kind of put them in this category. People who say, you know, I want to make some extra money. Right? We talked about that. I want to do something where I can, you know, supplement what I'm already doing part-time, right? And I want to do this efficiently because I really don't have a lot of time. You know, I got to get up in the morning. I got to go to work. I'm there until 5, 6 o'clock, maybe even later. And then when I leave, if I have kids, I got to go get them, take them home, do what I got to do with them, homework, you know, bath time, whatever. Or if I'm a single person, I still have things I have to do. I got to go work out. I got to go do this thing at church. So I'm busy, but I really want to make some part-time income, and I don't really know what to do. So here is the beauty. Here's the beauty of the non-business owner who's looking for a good opportunity. You know, it's good that, you know, you're doing it at a time like now. Back in the day when folks were looking for part-time income and they wanted to do something that, you know, would fit into what they already have going in terms of their life schedule, you know, folks' options look like, you know, maybe selling some Avon. Maybe selling some Mary Kay. How many people know about Amway? How many folks know about companies like Herbalife, and, what's the vacuum cleaner company? Oh, Kirby, stuff like that. And so, people would enjoy those things. There's jewelry kinds of, companies where you can sell jewelry and you get a little something from it if you sell a certain amount. And those things, I'm not saying that those are not good options. It's all about what your time is going to allow you to do. And to do those things effectively, a lot of times what that requires you to do is to do what? Number one, you're going to have to perhaps have meetings. You're going to have little parties, right? And some people really enjoy that part, but you can enjoy it and you can do that. But if you want to make a certain amount of income, you start figuring, how many parties do I have to have? How many times I got to be out the house a week? How many times I have to have a meeting? How many times I got to get on the phone to call someone to talk to them about it, and then get someone else from the company to get on the phone because they might know a little bit more about it, so that they might make that sale. As you may be figuring out, it actually can take a lot more time than you had originally bargained for. So the beauty of Empower Network for non-business owners is that you are also, outside of being a customer and getting all the benefits of the blog and the training and what have you, you can also become an affiliate. Okay? You can be an affiliate. All right, I am an affiliate of Empower Network, and so is my husband. And so as an affiliate, you also have the opportunity to promote the products that Empower Network has, okay, for folks. And so you can actually be in both categories. You can be a brand builder over here, as my husband and I are, building your message, building your business, right? And you can also be an affiliate, or you can be one or the other. It's up to you, all right? So as an affiliate, you have the ability to promote these products. And so very quickly, what I'm going to tell you is, again, we already talked about, I don't know if you all can, I hope you all can see this real good, right? Let me come a little bit closer. Okay. As an affiliate, you have the $25 product. This is $25 a month for your blogging platform. Okay, $25 a month. And you have the training that comes along with that as well. And then at $100 a month, this is our Inner Circle product. You're getting advanced training and you're really taking it to another level. Then you have a $500 one-time product, and this is called the Costa Rica Intensive, and this is where many of our leaders went to Costa Rica and really had a mastermind there, really came together to figure out how to even come up with ways to be able to convey to the masses of people who don't have the technical advantages and know-how some of the things that they need to know, a lot of the things they need to know to be effective online, to be efficient online, and to be profitable online. And then the next product in terms of training is called 15K. All right, very simple. What do you think that one is? That's a one-time fee as well. One of the most powerful products out there. Probably the most powerful product that my husband and I have digested to date. And we have gotten a lot of training and been exposed to a lot of different products when it comes to being online and making yourself visible and being profitable. 15K, simply put, teaches you how to make $15,000 a month online. Okay, so it is a no-brainer. All right, and that's what that does. And then we have for $3,500 one time. Master's course. And the master's course is exactly what it says. Once you have gone through all of these levels and got all of these different levels of training, I'm standing in the way there. Once you've done that, now you're here at a master's level to really, really take it to another level, because Empower Network really puts no limits on you. Empower Network has so many people. Okay, thousands of people making a lot of money every month. It's really not a big deal for someone to make $5,000 a month. I mean, that's just kind of like, well, yeah, if you get in there, you follow the steps, and you take the trainings and actually just do what you need to do. It's a plug-in system, basically. Yeah, $5,000 a month. Well, yeah. I mean, of course. I mean, if you follow the steps, right? But when we talk about going up in terms of trainings, in terms of the information that you're getting, you can really go to wherever you want to go. There are people making $20,000 a month, $30,000 a month, $50,000 a month, six figures a month, okay? So as an affiliate, you are able to promote these products in the same way that I am sharing the benefit in terms of being able to continue to build your brand as a small business owner, as a person with a cause, a message giver, because you have something that's important that needs to be known in the world, and how to really leverage the internet with all of the training to be able to do that. That's what you will share with other people. And for those who are non-business owners but want to be able to master their time, master their lives, and not be a slave to a job that doesn't really fulfill them, not be a slave to other people's expectations, limitations, and parameters, but really want to be able to empower themselves to master what they'd like to master, right, in terms of being the director of their lives, and be able to help other people get free, right, from the matrix. That's what I call it, escape the matrix. You have the ability to affect so many people by promoting these products. If there's any doubt, I'm kind of sweating, Lord. If there's any doubt in you about the importance and the relevance of being online, the importance and the relevance of not just being online, coming up with content and that kind of thing, and kind of, doing your thing online, just a little bit here, a little bit there. But if there's any doubt in your mind that the ability to be online, to do it effectively, efficiently, and systematically, if there's any doubt in your mind, I'm just going to say, and I'm not bragging, you might want to look at me and my husband. You might want to look at the fact that we started online. And when we started online, we were small, local therapists, counselors, coaches, working in our community to help people with their relationships, to help folks with their marriages, with folks who were dating, families, what have you. We were going to a church here or there. We were teaching some classes, had a few people come out, and we were enjoying life. And one day, all of a sudden, we said, you know what? Maybe we should go online. Oh, yeah. What would that look like? And it's amazing to me how the Creator puts you on a certain path and you don't even know where you're going. You don't even know what you're getting ready to do, but you're getting ready to be on a whole nother level. And so we didn't even realize it at the time. We said, well, maybe we should get online and let's do some videos, right? Let's do some videos. Let's answer some questions of people about relationships and things of that nature, so that we can give that to the world. We can also, create some profile for us online, but we don't really know what that looked like. And so fast forward from the time that we actually came online and started that process, and it is a process. You have to do it consistently. The first year we did a video every single day. We did a video every single day, not because we felt we should or we needed to, because we were just being led to, because we were doing something that we were passionate about. And you don't even have to do that. That's the thing. You don't have to do that, because you can do one video, and you can, if you position it correctly, right? And this is what Empower Network teaches you to do. You can take over. You can take over. You can do 500 videos that are poorly positioned, and people still don't really understand anything about you, don't even know who you are, but you got all them videos online. So you don't even have to do that, right? But from the time we started to the time that is now, we've had so many opportunities because we have positioned ourselves correctly. We had the opportunity to go on the Oprah Winfrey Network and to be special guests on Unfaithful. That's a show where couples are looking at themselves, and we work with couples, and we came on the show and provided expert commentary for that. We've been able to be on the Dr. Drew show, and it's the Life Changer show, and come work with a young couple there. We've been able to, myself, I've been able to go on the Michael Baisden radio show as an expert commentator on relationship and family dynamics. My husband has been on television with Roland Martin talking about relationships, all because we came online. Okay? And that's just a little bit, because we're all the time being asked to come and speak here and there. And so we've got multiple revenue streams. And so it's important for us to give to the world. It's important for us to be able to utilize the internet in a very efficient way to do that. And it's important for us to be able to support our family, our 4 beautiful children, and to be at the head of our lives. And that's what the internet has allowed us to do. So at the end of the day, like we always say, all of this is available to you. When you get it, does it mean that it works itself? No, you have to work it. But if you are willing to work it and follow the instructions, you will be able to do more than you would have ever imagined. But in order to do that, you have to stop playing. and start pushing.